Okay, hola estudiantes. Today we're going to practice some exercises of the subjunctive, of the indefinite, and the non-existent in Spanish. Okay, let's look at the first sentence. Busco el viajante que ser bilingüe. Now, the first thing we should do is to look for a word or a verb or a phrase that indicates that the sentence may be in the subjunctive. Do we have that word in this sentence? Yes, we do. We have the verb busco, busco. Okay, busco el viajante que ser bilingüe. Now, there's another element that is very important to determine whether this sentence is going in the indicative or the subjunctive, and in this case is the article. We're using a definite article. When we use a definite article like él or la, it means that we know that person, that thing. For example, if we translate this sentence into English, I'm looking for the salesman that is bilingual. So because we're using a definite article, this sentence is going to be conjugated in what? Yes, in the indicative. Okay, busca el viajante que es bilingüe. Okay, what about the second sentence? Necesito un tutor que enseñar cálculo. Do we have a word or a phrase or a verb that could work, could function as a subjunctive trigger? Yes, we do. We have necesito. Okay, we have necesito. Necesito un tutor que enseñar cálculo. Now here also we have an article that is going to determine whether the sentence is going in the indefinite, in the indicative, or in the subjunctive, and it is un. Un is an indefinite article, and if you translate this sentence into English, it says, I need a tutor, any tutor, that teaches calculus. Now, it may be that we can find that tutor. It may be that we won't. We don't know because we don't know him. Therefore, this sentence is conjugated in the subjunctive. Okay? Necesito un tutor que enseñe, okay, cálculo. What about the third sentence? Hay una chica en el salón de clases que hablar francés. Now, the moment we see I, which in English is there is, we know that the girl exists. Therefore, we're going to use the indicative. Okay, I is an indicative indicator. It doesn't matter that the name chica is accompanied by an indefinite article. As long as we have I, there is a girl, we know that she exists. Therefore, we're going to conjugate it how? In the indicative. Okay. Hay una chica en el salón de clases que habla francés. Okay, what about this sentence? No conozco a nadie que traducir del mandarín al español. Now, do we have a word or a phrase or a verb that may indicate the use of the subjunctive, yes, we have lots. We have no conozco, we have nadie. Those are negative words that tells us that, yes, we're going to use the subjunctive. We don't know anyone that is able to translate from the Mandarin to Spanish. So we're going to use subjunctive. Okay, no conozco a nadie que traduzca. Oops. Let me do that again. Que traduzca. Okay. Del mandarín al español. What about the second sentence? ¿Conoces a alguien que tocar el piano? Do you know somebody who plays the piano? Okay, first it has conoces, okay? It has conoces, which could be an indicator of the subjunctive. And more important than that, it is a question. We're asking for information that we don't know. Therefore, when we see conocer in a question, we're going to use the subjunctive, okay? Okay, ¿conoces a alguien que toque el piano? You know someone or somebody who plays the piano? Okay, sí. Conozco a alguien. Okay, we have conozco too, but in this particular sentence, we are answering the question before in the affirmative. When the answer is in the affirmative, you're going to use the indicative. Sí, conozco a alguien que toca el piano. Okay, what about this one? This one is also an answer to the same question, but instead of in the affirmative, we're answering in the negative. No, no conozco. Okay, no. No conozco. Again, negative. A nadie que. And when the answer is in the negative, you're going to use the subjunctive. No conozco a nadie que toque el piano. Okay, what about the next sentence? Necesito un programador que saber Java. Okay, we do have necesito, necesitar, which could mean that this is a sentence in the subjunctive. We have an indefinite article, un programador. Therefore, that tells us that we're going to conjugate it in the subjunctive. Necesito un programador que sepa Java. Now, the last sentence is exactly the same as the previous sentence. The only thing that is different is the article. Un programador, el programador. Okay? El programador. Therefore, because we're using a definite article, we're going to conjugate it in the indicative. Necesito el programador que sabe Java. I need the programmer that knows Java. Okay? So to summarize about the subjunctive, you should remember that when you see the verbs buscar y necesitar, and they're accompanied by indefinite articles like un, una, unos, unas, you're going to use a subjunctive. Also, if you see no conocer, you're going to use a subjunctive. If you see conocer in a question, okay, you're going to use the subjunctive. And there are also other words that are related to the subjunctive that appears with these subjunctive triggers, like ninguno o ninguna o nadie. They're negative. They mean that this person doesn't exist. Nobody, none. Now, for the indicative, remember that I and alguien are indicate that we're going to use indicative. When we answer a question with conocer, with a sí conozco, we also use the indicative. And the verbs buscar y necesitar, but with definite articles. Remember, don't forget that, definite articles. El, la, los, y las. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message or email me. Okay? Okay.